For almost 25 years on an average, I slept about 2.5 hours a day. If you're sleeping 8 hours a day, you're sleeping off 1/3 of your life. You're here to live, you're not here to dodge life. Sleep is a way of dodging life. I will be active throughout the day and night. I will not sleep for up to 3 nights. I will not sleep, I'll be perfectly fine.
What was the toughest moment or 2 moments in your life? How did you deal with it, and what did you learn, or how did you grow from it?
I don't know how to answer that question because when I look back and see, many times I've been in situations where my life was at risk, just a few seconds away from the end. But I did not experience them as very tough or anything because I don't know how to say this. This may sound kind of absurd way of looking at life, but I've always lived my life like this, that if next moment I have to die, I won't even turn back and see, I will just die. I've always been like that because my experience of life within me is so complete that I never think something is easy or tough. Whatever I'm doing, the simplest things I'm doing, I'm saying, if I'm cooking, I don't just cook, I make sure that I'm always trying to see how I can cook a little better than what I did. Maybe 3 months ago I cooked once, but today I'm cooking, I want to see how I do it better, paying attention to every little thing. So, I don't know what is tough and easy because I make sure whatever I'm doing, whether I'm speaking or cooking or riding a motorcycle, I'm pushing it to its limits always, because if I am not on the edge of life and death, I'll get bored of life. So I always keep myself on the very edge. I don't think it's difficult.
The Punjabi…
It's a bit dangerous.
I'm really curious now. Not the deepest question, but tell me some of the dishes you cook, or you cook well, you think. I'm sure people love to know what you cook.
I do many things, but if you eat my masala dosa, you will become my slave.
You can make a full masala dosa, like literally like a…
If you eat my masala dosa, you won't leave, you will just hang around.
See, this is the next thing happening at Isha Foundation. I am totally coming. I am going to take you up on that offer of the masala dosa.
But I told you, you'll get enslaved to me if you eat my masala dosa.
I think
says this is at least my daughter certifies that I make the best masala dosa in the world.
I love South Indian food, as many know. What is your daily routine like? When do you wake up? What happens then? And you know, what is it like for you?
As I mentioned earlier, in the last 40 years, it's been like this, that if I happen to sleep on the same pillow for more than 2 to 3 nights, it's a big luxury for me. Only in 2020, I've slept on the same bed for 2 months, 2.5 months at a stretch, which has never happened for me before. So, what is a daily schedule? Well, I wake up and always spend about 20 seconds organizing my energies.
What time do you wake up?
The problem is, because operations are all over the world, the US people think, it's time for them to say good morning to me when their morning happens. That will be 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, they will be calling me for this and that. And if I'm here, the Indian people think I'm on a holiday during the day and they will be calling me in the night. So there is no particular time. On an average, let me not be so this thing, on an average, if I manage to sleep by 1:30, I'm fine. That's my usual time. So generally I am up by well before 5 o'clock, or mostly by 3:30, 3:40 I'm up. But if I've put it…
You mean 1:30 a.m. you sleep at… Let me clear, because a lot of youngsters here do wake up in the PM. So 1:30 a.m. you sleep, and say a 4:30 a.m. wake up may happen.
Usually I've always been for many years, always kind of come awake at 3:30, 3:40, but if I wish to rest little more, I will rest. But I'm saying this, if I have lot of physical activity, I don't decide what time to sleep, what time to wake up, how many hours to sleep, how much to eat, I never calculate like that. Today, let's say I'm golfing 18 holes, I walked all the way, maybe I'll eat a little more. Maybe I will sleep half an hour, 45 minutes more than usual. But that is not determined by me, I leave it to the body. to decide that when it goes to sleep, when it wakes up. So I just go by my natural rhythm, so that's not always the same. These days I'm not doing this, otherwise for many years it's been like this. Not sleeping continuously for 2 to 3 nights was very normal for me. I will be active throughout the day and night. I will not sleep for up to 3 nights. I will not sleep, I'll be perfectly fine. These days I've gotten lazy, I sleep every night
Did you just say, these days I feel lazy, I sleep every night?
Yes.
Because that's what we all do.
No, see, this is because people are not exploring the nature of what they are made of. They are going by their own concepts. How much should I eat means so many calories, how much should I sleep means somebody says 8 hours a day, you must sleep. I thought you came here to live, not to dodge life.
You know, I don't know what to say. I'm guilty as charged. I sleep and where is this energy coming from? Like, you know, you think 3-4 hours you can function? You don't feel like…
Today,
Okay,
I used to be the only one, for almost 25 years on an average, I slept about 2.5 hours a day. These days I'm sleeping 3.5 to 4 hours on an average. Today there are many people, hundreds of people around me who are sleeping well below 5 hours a day. Within the yoga center you will see when the events come, 2 nights, 3 nights they are not sleeping and fully active during the day and during the night. There are many dozens of people like that, or I can say people who are sleeping below 5 hours and fully active during the day. There are few hundred people around me now. And that's why all this work happens, because everybody is on all the time.
And you say you don't work hard.
Not hard. See, when you're doing what you care for, see, this is the difference you have. People who are doing what they don't care for are always looking for a holiday. In America, it's called, thank God it's Friday. Some studies show that 70% of the Americans hate their work, not dislike, they hate their work. If you're doing what you hate for 5 days, naturally you overdose on the next 2 days that are available. That's what is happening. If you are doing what you genuinely care for, why would you look for a break? Why would you look for a break? Even our school is run like this. Our school is 7 days of the week. We don't have a holiday. So I said, if learning is a joy, you be here. If learning is a joy, why do you want a break? If it's not a joy, don't be here because you're here because of some other reason, don't waste my time and your time. So we have arranged days when there will be activity days. It's not announced beforehand, but maybe we'll go on a trek, maybe we'll do some other project, for the children I'm saying, so that there is a break from the academics, but there is no break per se. You are not a 80-year-old person who needs to sleep in the afternoon or something. I'm saying, you're here to live, you're not here to dodge life. Sleep is a way of dodging life.
I thought being a guru meant you could just sleep and just, you know, bless people and that's it. I mean, you know…
I don't know what kind you meant
I have not had much experience, but there's definitely a lot of work. You know, are you ever afraid, Sadhguruji, of being over-revered? And a lot of people will treat you like you are God.
I'm living my life in such a way that at no point can somebody conclude I am God or something, okay? I keep
Sadhguruji, I have seen people, how they come and how… like, you know, they're revered. It is…
No, I must tell you this. What is unique is about people's relationship with me. If I walk into the airport or somewhere, like I'm saying, young boys, girls, 18, 20-year-old boys and girls, they'll all shout, hey Sadhguru, hi, I love you, da-da-da. Nobody says Sadhguru, Sadhguru like this. Yes, there are those people also, but the relationship is a certain… at a certain level of fondness and affection, more than simply looking up to somebody, because it's very carefully crafted persona of ensuring that all aspects of life are there. This is very important because if you look up to somebody, you will nail them to your wall. You will never see how to emulate that. So this is the fundamental advice I'm giving to everybody. Never look up to anybody, including me. Never look down upon anybody. That's it. If you do not look up, if you look up to somebody, you will exaggerate. If you look down on somebody, you will exaggerate the negative. If you simply look at life the way it is, you will effortlessly navigate your life.